Hey, welcome back to Nightly Nonsense. We're making some sense out of the nonsense. Last night we were talking about a sense of urgency. Do you feel that? How do you respond to that? I want to pick up on that for a minute right now. When we feel that sense of urgency from God, there's several reactions that we can have. None of this is going to be a news flash to you. I just want you to remember. I want to remind you of some of this stuff, right? That sometimes we get that sense of urgency, right? Did we do nothing? we talk it away, right? Like, oh, ever been in your car and you heard the noise and you're like, oh yeah, no, that's normal. There's no real noise. Right? Ever notice something, physically with you and you're like, no, it'll go away. It'll be okay. Right? Did you ever get that all of a sudden you ate something and your tooth went ping and you're like, oh, no, it's okay. It's just, I must have just sensitive for a second. Right? Do you ever sense within somebody else, oh, there's something off with that person? And God's kind of like, you need to go take care of that. And you're like, no, that's just them. They're just having a bad day. Like we love to do nothing. We love to do nothing with the sense of urgency that God puts in us. The flip side of that coin is that we love to overreact and go crazy, right, about it. We love to go haywire about it, and all of a sudden, whoa, we're running around. So those people who put off stuff to the last moment, and then they want everybody in the universe to help them, and they know they need to get something accomplished. Got to get something done. We got to get it right down now. Man, I can't stand that. You look at like, how long did you know you needed to write that report? Remember your parents saying that? How long ago did you know a test was coming today? How long ago did you know you needed the money for this? How long? And we're like, well, a while. Well, what happened? Why weren't you doing anything about it? Well, there wasn't that sense of urgency. And so then we go crazy with it. We either do nothing or we go crazy. Right? What are you doing with your sense of urgency? Are you on one of those? Right? Are you just reacting, pendulum swinging? Nothing, poof, crazy. Nothing, crazy. Right? Is that what you're doing? Well, if you are, I want you to pay attention to tomorrow night. We're going to talk about maybe where we ought to be, right, in this whole sense of urgency thing. We'll talk to you next time right here, Nightly Nonsense.